What's up, guys? Michigan Jackrabbit again. As you can see, I am at home. Uh, hit a, I know it's been a few days since I posted. I apologize. Unfortunately, I hit a speed bump down there in Memphis. There was a problem with my dot card. They marked the wrong bubble. How stupid is that, right? So I had to go through their physical. Unfortunately, they needed a letter from a doctor up here. I'm not going to go into detail about that. Clearing me, stating that I'm fit to drive truck. But whatever. They gave me till Wednesday at 4 o'clock to get that done. I know I didn't tell you guys about it in earlier videos. Sorry about that. But they gave me till 4 o'clock Wednesday to drive, to get that in. Otherwise, for my doctor to sign it and send it back. Otherwise, they can't allow me out on the range. Kind of sucks, but, it is what it is. And I can understand that, I mean, you got to have that dot card, otherwise you can't be behind the wheel. So, didn't happen, obviously. So, fortunately, because it wasn't my fault, it wasn't a situation that I personally caused. It's not like I failed a drug test or I flunked out on a test. It's just, it is, and so fortunately, they had me call my recruiter. The company paid for my ticket home so I could get this straightened out. I got an appointment with the doctor to go in there, deal with this. I got that on Monday. So, just got to wait around until Monday. Right now it's Saturday. And, gonna go in, get that taken care of, get that paperwork, get that paper signed, stating that I'm okay, to drive truck. And then they're gonna pay for my ticket back down there, on Saturday. So, I'm not missing out on that much. Yes, I do have to, start in a new class because they got one start one every week. Because I'm going to be too far behind to go through, finish up with my original classmates. Sucks because they're, some of them have become my friends, but once again, it just is. That's the way it works. Not to say I'm angry, it's... just circumstances. So, and don't hate on Swift either. That's the rules, and that it's also federal regulation. So don't hate on Swift for it. If it ends up happening to you, if you end up becoming a fan of mine, don't be angry. It is what it is. I'm not angry at all. I understand, and so, get that taken care of, and I get to go back. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to come back home. Not to say I hate my home, but, I just didn't want to. I was having too much fun. And so, I was having too much fun. I was enjoying school. Not everybody enjoys school, but, I hated, grade school, all throughout high school. I hated school, hated class. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And just the prospect of, being behind the wheel of, and being in control of something that big and that powerful is just, it's awesome, man. And they went ahead and let me go out there on the range, on Wednesday, do some straight line backing. They went ahead, tested me for it, blew it out of the water, got a perfect score. A lot of people did not. I was one of the top 2 people in the class. Which is, another big, huge, disappointing thing. I'm not going to be tied for first anymore. Sucks. There was a guy there that had been driving for 20 years, and had to take about, 6-7 years off, to deal with some family stuff, so he had to, let his CDL lapse. Did better than him. Can't believe it. Can't freaking believe it at all. So, but, who knows? Maybe this next class when I go back, I'll be actually number 1. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm going to be back there in a week, and it's all going to be good again. You know, I'll get to see my friends, you know, at least get to see them finish through the program and graduate, and, you know, that'll be good. You know, that makes me happy. You know, shout out to my friends down, you know, two of my friends down there, Chandler and April. You know, I miss you guys. I miss everybody. But, you know, those are my buddies. You know, April, you know, she's awesome. You know, we'd sit down and, you know, study together and stuff like that. And Chandler, you know, he'd help out too. So, you know, and me and Chandler, we're multi-generation, you know. That's what's up. So, you know, in straight line backing, it's not that hard. I mean, if you're not as long as you don't allow yourself to get intimidated by the truck, you know, because it's a monster, it's a beast, you know, it's a big, powerful, loud animal, you know, and don't allow yourself to be intimidated by it at all. It's not that hard, you know, backing that truck up in a straight line. You know, you just make little tiny corrections, don't oversteer, you'll be good. You know, and that's what it's about, you know, being confident and in control of the vehicle. That's what it is, you know. You got to be confident, don't oversteer. Don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of that big giant beast at all, because, you know, as long as you treat it right, you know, and you're careful, it's a teddy bear. It's going to be the sweetest ride you ever had. And for somebody, you know, me, being a person who cannot drive a stick, you know, I can't find, you know, I can't find the catch point in a car to save my life. I end up stalling a car or a pickup truck out every single time. The clutch on that Rockwell 10-speed, simple. So easy and seamless. It's stupid. You find out where it's at, and I mean, as long as you let that clutch out super slow till it starts to catch, and you just let it out at the same speed, you're good to go. And then you'll start pulling forward at idle speed if you're in, you know, as long as you're in low gear. I mean, I accidentally had it in first gear. And, I mean, still, just idled right on out, man. Just idled right on out. You know, and make sure your air brakes are popped, man. Because I'll tell you what, if those buttons are still pulled out, you're gonna drag tires, man. Your very back tires are gonna be spinning. You know, your last set of tandems are going to be spinning. The ones in front of those are going to be locked up, and your trailer brakes are going to be locked up. And you're going to be dragging forward, hearing this horrible, terrible noise, thinking, what the heck is that? Your brakes are locked. Your brakes are still done. You know, your brakes are still set. So, anyways, I'm running out of time here. I only get 9 minutes and 24 seconds because, well, I'm brand freaking new and I only have one subscriber. So, check it out, you know, watch my videos, subscribe, you know, and help, you know, and the purpose behind these videos is to help you. They're to help you know what to expect when you're going through Swift Academy, you know, or at least in Memphis, Tennessee. So that way you're not going in there blind, you know, and that's what it's all about. So thank you again, you know, Michigan Jackrabbit, man. You keep